Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been quite some time since I actually sat down and filmed, although you probably didn't notice. I was on vacation last week and I pre-recorded a couple of videos for the entire week that I was gone. And during that time period, my phone completely corrupted. It just stopped working. I couldn't get on social media. I couldn't call or text. And so I've been a little MIA, which it kind of felt good since I was on vacation. I wasn't really using my phone that much anyways. But I just got a newbie today, just got a new phone. This is the 8 Plus. I had the 6, and so I'm trying to adjust to the size difference and also just the new settings in general. Just a little spree on what I've been up to. It's time for favorites, so I guess we'll go ahead and jump in. I'm not even going to do a cut here. We're just going to take it old school. First thing is this Lorac palette. And I had no clue that this was really out. I don't know how long this has been out, but it is the Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette. I discovered this in Kohl's. I was in Kohl's looking for some shorts to take on vacation because I pretty much just decluttered my closet and I only have fall clothes right now. While I was in Kohl's, I was looking in the Lorac section because we don't have an Ulta in my area, and so anytime I go into Kohl's, I like to look at Lorac because I genuinely do like Lorac as a brand. And I just saw this palette and I initially bought it for my kit. And I didn't have any clients for the past week because I was going to be on vacation, and I was like, you know what? Let's just take this with me and use this. Now, I didn't wear a ton of makeup on vacation, but I did get a couple uses out of this, including today. I am wearing it on my eyes. And can I just say, I love the way Lorac shadows perform. This is why I continuously repurchase Lorac shadows. I love the formula. They blend so easily, especially the can I freaking talk? I love the matte shades, and that's all I'm wearing on my eyes today. I'm wearing Sorbet, Goji, Cabernet, a little bit of black, and a little bit of Bisque. So pretty much this entire row right here. And I think this is a really unique palette. Everything is very wearable, but you have a couple of just really unique colors, like the purple and lavender in here. The purple is not really a purple, it's more of like an indigo. And then you've got this really pretty like tarnished olive shade and a lot of the warm tones that people like. I'm not like a huge fan of those, but yeah, I may keep this in my collection for a little bit longer before I transfer it over to my Pro Kit, but I've really been enjoying this, and again, Lorac Shadows, one of my favorites. So this is another Lorac product that I have been eyeing ever since it came out, and I just never purchased it because I didn't really research on it. I didn't see a lot of reviews on it, and I just kind of passed it up every time I saw it. And I had some Kohl's cash, and I was like, you know what, let's splurgy splurge. And I purchased this foundation. It's the Lorac Sheer Porefection Foundation. So Lorac has the Porefection foundation, which is more of a heavier full coverage matte foundation. This is more of a light medium coverage foundation with a natural finish. And can I say, I am wearing it right now. Really have been enjoying this. Because my skin is so dehydrated right now from being out in the sun so much that I can't really wear a full coverage heavy foundation. It's just too emphasizing. And I've just noticed that this has been sitting on my skin really nicely. You probably can't tell from the angle I'm at right now, but I have dry patches all around my chin. My eyelids are dry and patchy. My skin just really got tore up from the floor up basically from being out in the sun. And I'm glad that I bought this because it really has, I love the Porefection line from Lorac. You guys know I love my Porefection powder. That's what I'm wearing alongside of this. And so to me, there have been, I don't even know if there has been a product in the Porefection line that I didn't like. So yeah, really great everyday foundation. Really sits nicely on my skin. And I just wanted to throw it in because it's pretty much all I've worn other than Charlotte Tilbury's Wonder Glow foundation. I just don't really know what to do with my hair today. My hair, this is something that has really been freaking me out, but this is totally off topic, but I am getting a lot of gray hairs, and I'm talking at a significantly fast rate. You probably can't see from right here, but the whole front part of basically my scalp right here is gray. I probably have at least 30 gray hairs. Starting to really freak me out because I'm convinced at this point, at the rate I'm going, that I am going to be full on gray or at least partially gray by the time I'm 30. And a lot of people are really starting to notice it, especially my friends and family. So it's freaking me out. Does anyone have experience with this? I mean, I guess I'll go silver fox, like whatever. The silver hair is in trend right now. So, you know, maybe I'm just going to hop on that train early. But, I'm going to have to start doing more of an ashy hair color because, yeah, this is just, it's weird. A lot of gray going on up here. Okay, let's move on. So I tested out last month the brand LA Girl, and I found it at my CVS, had never tried it before. I have been so impressed with this brand. Really impressed with the foundation. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD Foundation. I used this in, I think, a couple videos this month. Amazing quality foundation. Probably the best drugstore foundation I have ever tried. It was like $6.99, $7.99. Full coverage. Really reminiscent of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. So really love that. I just picked this one up this morning. I was at CVS picking up some lashes, and I picked up one of the LA Girl blushes, and I am wearing it on my cheeks right now. It is so like highlighty golden goodness. It's so gorgeous. It's called the LA Girl Just Blushing Blush in the shade Just Glowing, and it's just kind of like that peachy golden blush slash highlighter combo. I also picked up a lip liner from LA Girl that was awesome, and a couple other things. I've reorganized my makeup so I don't have all of the LA Girl products out that I purchased in that initial haul, but I will say the LA Girl lip liner, the foundation, and this blush, really awesome quality. I am just so intrigued to try more from that brand. So LA Girl as a whole this month, really have been enjoying. SmashBox Primerizer. I don't know if I have talked about this in a favorites video yet, but this has been the only primer that I have used for the past 2 months. May have tried, you know, an oldie here and there, but this has been primarily on my desk. You can't see because I just shook it up, but I've used about this much of it. It is pretty liquidy, so you get a lot of product when you pump it out, but this is a dry skin gal's dream. Even if you have normal, maybe even combination skin, I don't see why this wouldn't work. It's a very thin primer, but it has hyaluronic acid in it, so it's supposed to actually replace your moisturizer. And some days I haven't put on moisturizer, my skin feels just fine with this. So I think this is just a really awesome product that SmashBox has released. I'm not always a fan of SmashBox's face products, but this primer has just really been working wonders for me. Speaking of SmashBox, right before I went on vacation, they sent me, actually I've got it right here, this huge box of their brushes, and I didn't even really know that SmashBox had their own line of brushes, but this basically covered every single brush that I could possibly ever want or need. So grateful for that box because I'm not the type of person that splurges on brushes. The last brushes that I splurged on were the Japanese brushes, and they're really not that expensive. But I wanted to talk about, let's see, 2 of these brushes. So the first one is the SmashBox Blurring Foundation Brush. I love this. I love the size of it, mainly the size of it, but also it does what the name says. It's a very blurring brush. I feel like I don't have to use as much product with this brush, and it just blends the foundation into my skin perfectly, but really love the size. Most foundation brushes like this are either pretty small or a little bit too big, and I just find that this is like the perfect size foundation brush. Another one that they sent along in that kit was the angled blush, but I've been using this for just a bronzing contour brush, and it's just the perfect density. It's also made very well so it doesn't shed, and it doesn't create like a streaky look on your skin. It's very soft and very blurring, I guess, also. Same with that first foundation brush. It just kind of goes on very smooth, and I don't have to worry about my bronzer looking streaky. So I've been using this as bronzer. I don't really know where these are sold, if they're sold at Sephora or if they're even out yet or if they're available for individual purchase. But I'm going to research. I'll put it down below if they are. These were just two that I was really impressed with. Last but not least is a gorgeous lip gloss that was sent to me by MAC in the Nicki Minaj collection, and it is called Under the Sheets. It is such a pretty color, and I'm so thrown off by the new packaging of the MAC lip glasses. I still, when I look at these, I feel like these aren't lip glasses, because for the longest time, if you have ever been a MAC lover, if you buy MAC makeup religiously, you will know that the lip glasses were in really tiny, tiny tubes, and now they're just in these huge tubes, and they just look so different. But this was a part of the Nicki Minaj collection, and it is just the prettiest lip gloss. It is like this seashell baby pink with, it's like liquid pixie dust is in it. MAC does the best job of enticing you with that shimmery glitter look, but when you apply it on your lips, it doesn't look like chunky glitter, if that makes sense. This is just a really pretty, just pink champagne gloss. It's got that soft kind of iridescent finish to it, but when you look at it, you're like, oh my gosh, it's so mesmerizing and pretty. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't worn a ton of makeup this month, especially when I was on vacation. I wore makeup like twice. And this lip gloss has just been a really great lip topper. I'm wearing it on top of my lipstick right now. I'm wearing also a lipstick from that collection. It's called cookies are good. I need some milk with my cookies. Yeah, it's basically 5 M's. So yeah, I'm wearing this with that lip gloss, and yeah, I love, 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 love this color. It's super gorgeous. All right, guys, so that is it for monthly favorites. As usual, leave yours down below. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave those as well. Super excited to get back in the game, get back filming live videos. Probably a tutorial is going to come at you on Thursday or Friday of this week, so look forward to that, and I will see you in that next video. Bye.